Do you know what foods a diabetic patient should avoid? Diabetes is a condition that requires careful management. One of the key aspects of this management is diet. The food we consume can significantly influence our blood sugar levels. There are certain foods, though, that are notorious for causing blood sugar spikes and, as such, should be avoided. It's not just about skipping sugar, but understanding the whole picture. So, let's dive in. In this video, we'll discuss the foods that diabetic patients should avoid. First on our list is sugary drinks. Yes, those sweet, fizzy temptations that are all too easy to reach for. Whether it's sodas, sweetened coffees, or even that seemingly innocent fruit juice, these drinks are often loaded with sugar. And sugar, my friends, is a fast track to skyrocketing blood sugar levels. Remember, it's not just the obvious culprits like soda that you need to watch out for. Fruit juices, despite their healthy image, can contain as much sugar as a can of cola. And don't get me started on energy drinks. They might promise a boost, but the sugar content can be off the charts. So what's the solution? Simple. When you're feeling thirsty, reach for water, unsweetened tea, or other sugar-free beverages. They'll quench your thirst without sending your blood sugar levels on a roller coaster ride. So, quench your thirst with water, unsweetened tea, or other sugar-free beverages instead. Next, let's talk about trans fats. These sneaky substances often lurk in foods we might not suspect. Think margarine, peanut butter, spreads, creamers, and even those convenient frozen dinners. Now you might be wondering, what's the big deal about trans fats? Well, they're notorious for increasing cholesterol levels. And high cholesterol? That's a ticket to heart disease, but it doesn't stop there. Trans fats are also known to cause inflammation. For someone with diabetes, this is especially harmful because inflammation can disrupt the body's ability to regulate blood sugar. So, you see, trans fats are more than just a minor food villain. They're a serious threat, especially to those managing diabetes. But don't worry, you can avoid them. It's all about becoming a food detective. Always check the nutrition facts on the package and choose products without trans fats. It's a simple step that can make a big difference in your health journey. So, always check the nutrition facts on the package and choose products without trans fats. Now, let's discuss white bread, rice, and pasta. These everyday staples, while delicious and comforting, are high in carbohydrates. And here's the catch. When we consume these foods, our bodies break down the carbohydrates into sugars, which can cause a spike in our blood sugar levels. This is particularly concerning for those who need to manage their blood sugar levels carefully. But don't worry, there's no need to give up on your favorite sandwiches or pasta dishes. You just need to make smarter choices. Instead of white bread, choose whole grain bread. Swap out your regular pasta for whole grain pasta. And when it comes to rice, brown is the new white. These whole grain alternatives are not only richer in fiber, but they also help maintain steady blood sugar levels by slowing down the absorption of sugars into your bloodstream. So when it comes to grains, go for the whole varieties. In conclusion, managing diabetes requires careful consideration of the foods you consume. It's not just about limiting your sugar intake, but also about being mindful of the overall quality of your diet. Let's do a quick recap of what we've covered today. First, we talked about sugary drinks. These beverages are loaded with sugars and calories that can spike your blood sugar levels. It's best to limit or avoid these altogether. Instead, opt for water, unsweetened teas, or other sugar-free beverages. Next, we discussed trans fats. These stealthy culprits can be found in many processed foods, like pastries, frozen meals, and margarine. They not only raise your bad cholesterol levels, but also lower your good cholesterol, which can lead to heart disease. Always read labels carefully to avoid foods with trans fats. Lastly, we highlighted the importance of avoiding white bread, rice, and pasta. These foods are made from refined grains that can cause rapid spikes in your blood sugar levels. Instead, consider options that are high in fiber, such as whole grains. However, it's important to remember that everyone's body responds differently to food. What works for one person may not work for another. Therefore, it's always advisable to consult with a healthcare provider for personalized advice. Remember, you have the power to manage your diabetes through the foods you choose to eat and avoid. Thank you for watching.